everybody. Now, if you've seen my previous video, you saw me compare the Batmobile from this set to my custom build of the Dark Knight motor tumbler. Now, today we are going over something a little different. We are going over just one thing, which is my custom Predator map build. Now, this is based off of the Arkham video games, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, Arkham Knight, and not so much, but still, I have to mention this last one because it is part of the series, Arkham Origins Black Gate, which honestly wasn't nearly as good as the others, but was pretty good for a handheld device game. Anyway, we're getting off track now. This is my favorite build, and isn't my tallest, but is still very tall. And this is a little touch that I've added, a little flag with a dragon on it from one of the previous Lego castle sets. Now, I am not sure which one that flag came in, but it was a nice little Easter egg to add. Now, throughout my builds, I'm probably going to add a little more Easter eggs just hidden in them. Now, I won't mention all of them, but this is just a little heads up for when I complete my Gotham City, or when I'm showing my Gotham City, for you just to keep your eye out for little hints from other sets, or perhaps Disney or Superman or something like that. Now, this is a Predator map, which if you have not played the games, a Predator map is where you're in a large map and there are several armed men that you have to take down. Now, the best way to do that is pick them off one by one silently. So, let's just dive into this map. This is a pretty long intro. Now, I have included several action functions in this setup, so let's just dive into the top action function. Now, these are vantage points for Batman to stand on, and if you readjust these pieces, let's do it with this one. If you readjust it, or just remove it, I prefer readjust it, you can pull back on this piece right here, and this vantage point will just go toppling down, which is a function that actually happens in some of the games and can be a really big challenge for those of you who are used to using those vantage points. If you're anything like I am, I kind of rely on them, but I have gotten better over the years. Now, in 2 of the 5 games, you may find little hostages on those maps, which I've included one in this little set. Now, let's remove this roof here and get into that lower room, and it's a little date for Harley Quinn and the Joker. Another little Easter egg being that is Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn, and the Dark Knight Joker, both of which are custom figures but are not officially Lego. Now, they're eating ice cream there. I just love this little room. Now, there's the barrel for Harley Quinn's pop gun, which is an Easter egg to the animated series. A nice little room, and these walls can be removed for easier play. I wouldn't recommend removing this wall, but it still can be removed. Just something I added in for easy to play with, being that I do have younger brothers. this on. Now, below that room is a little chemistry lab for the Scarecrow. And in the back there is Harley Quinn's little makeup desk with the mirror with the picture of Joker with lipstick on it. Another hint to this one hinting to the Arkham Asylum set that I received for Christmas one year. Now we're at the ground. And for a little detail, I added turrets that were put in the game Arkham Knight. I have 2 of those. And I've made this map with a total of roughly 39 thugs for Batman to take down. And back there is another little action feature. So what would happen is Batman would spray his explosive gel right on that little stud, and that's where it would be held. And then when he wishes to detonate it, simply reach over here and boom! That guy's taken down. Now, this little section was based off of the Arkham Knight video game. And what you could do is have Batman sneak up behind Deadshot, take him down silently, pop this open, drop down, and then take this guy out. Or you could have it the other way. Now, if Batman is caught, he can simply throw a batarang at that fire extinguisher to create a cloud of smoke that'll allow him to get away. Now here's Two-Face, which unfortunately is unofficial because I cannot afford to get any Two-Face sets just yet. And over here is another action feature, which I have edited because I was going to make a stop-motion film, but if we remove this guy, as you can see, that floor is not well supported, and it's meant to be like that. It's actually another point where Batman can spray his explosive gel, detonate it, and cause this guy right here to fall. Now, if another guy is below that, it can take him out as well, unless, of course, he is armored. Now let's go over here. Another little Easter egg, Scarecrow's Scythe, which I've built myself, which is a hint to the Batman Brave and the Bold video game. Now, here is a chest where thugs can get more guns in case theirs ran out of ammo or Batman jammed it. Now, this is an Easter egg to Suicide Squad, which is Jared Leto's Joker. Now, you may be wondering why I have 2 Jokers on this map, but it's because of the conspiracy theory that's been going around that Jared Leto didn't actually play Joker, and you can go ahead and research that. But I have him in his underwear dancing around all silly like because I didn't really like his Joker and I thought this would be funny. So, added a bit of comedy, and this guy's just like, ugh, that's nasty, put on your pants. Here's Victor Freeze. Now, some of the guys look a bit random, and they're meant to be like that because they work for a Joker who can be random at times. Now we go down here. A LexCorp employee, which there is actually 2 of. I believe the other one's right here. 2 LexCorp employees, which I got from the Batman vs. Superman Batmobile set. Now this is a little flamethrower in case Freeze decides to put up an ice wall right here. And that is where the ice wall would... Here is where the ice wall would attach, and it would just go across, blocking off anyone's path. Now we travel back here a guy with dynamite and a machine gun. And back there is a canister of propane, which you can use the remote claw to cause it to fly towards someone and explode in their face. Now back here we have yet another crate of weapons, which are silenced handguns. Very nice. Now, up here we have a mini gunner, which is introduced in Batman Arkham Knight, and a corrupt cop. There to take Joker a case full of, I don't know, information, money. It's really depending on what you decide to do. And below this floor, it's a little section for Riddler, and he laid some of these throughout the city when I complete it. And we go through the ventilation. Now there's a little door right here. Now up here, which I'm not sure if I can get my camera to do this, but if you can see it, it's a question mark. That's a Riddler trophy. Now, unfortunately, I can't see if you guys saw it, so go ahead and comment and say if you saw it or not. Now, back here, it begins to get tighter, which is where Batman begins to crouch, and these are for Batman to smash through and take out anyone on the other side, which is called a vent takedown. One of my favorite takedowns in the game, so I just had to include it in this map. Then we travel back here and we run into 2 more vents for Batman to perform the vent takedown. Let's travel back up here and back over to this section where I've added yet another cannon, which is a sniper cannon. Now, unlike the games, this is an original. It only fires 1 shot and then has to reload, which may seem silly to you, but I kind of like it. It's more accurate than any of the cannons you'll see throughout any of my builds, because it doesn't require a person. Now Batman can disable it by simply shooting explosive gel onto it a few times and just knocking it down. So, now that you've seen a few of the action features, go ahead and comment, see what you think about them. And I'll just dive into a few little details that I've added. Now over here are some ledges for Batman to hang down from and take out anyone up here. And I did the same over here for Batman to take out anyone along this line. Now there are floors below, but they are hard to get to. Let me see if I can just slide my camera down here. And as you can see, that's the Penguin. My own little custom build, modeled after that of the Arkham Origins Penguin. And that's kind of it. Not the biggest build you'll ever see, but very nice, if you ask me. It's the build I made that I am most proud of. Now go ahead and comment, tell me what you think, and if you have any ideas of things I can add, I'll take those into consideration. But I do have a spot over here where stairs will be built for me to expand my map. So this will be one of those ever-expanding projects. Now, that's all the time we have today. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And if you want to see more like it, you can subscribe. And I'd like to give out a shout out to Jang Bricks, who inspires me a lot with his creations. By far, I'll just go make another video for talking about my favorite things he's done. But go ahead and subscribe to him too. He's really cool. And if you're into Lego, he does some reviews on Lego sets. So if you haven't bought those sets, you can kind of get a good idea on whether or not it would be good for you. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.